Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. I'm your host, Queen Tulsa, and we have a great show for you tonight. So, if you have not already, go ahead and check out that description box and come right on back so we can get into the things.
Let's see somebody else something. Let go, let go, let go, go, let go, let go, let go, let's go. We playing check, not checkers. Let's go, let's go. Let's see somebody else something. Let go, let go, let go, go, let go, let go, let's go, let's go. We playing check, not checkers. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see somebody else something. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let's go. We playing check, not checkers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. I really appreciate you all for coming out tonight. Tonight is a night that we will reflect on where I come from and how I got introduced to YouTube. Okay. So, first of all, I want to say if you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for returning. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, like, share, and set your notification bell to all so you can get a notification anytime the Queen Tulsa show goes live. Okay, so I definitely want to welcome everybody here. Thank you all for the support. The support is definitely real. It does not go unnoticed. We still have our mask available. So definitely make sure you get your mask before the end of the month because if you purchase two masks, you get it for $37.50. The masks are $25 a piece, but I was feeling very excited and just wanted to do something special. So we did a 25% discount. So make sure you get your mask. All right, let's get into some housekeeping. We have Evolution 101. Welcome to the show. I really appreciate you and thank you for always showing up. Okay, so without further ado, guys, we are definitely going to get into some content. And so I really want to always pay homage. I will never forget where I've come from. And tonight I'm paying homage to the channels that you've seen me on. I've been seen on All About the Tea. I've been seen on The Wiley Show. I've been seen on Conscious TV, Unwind with Tasha K, you name it. All the big YouTubers, Storm Monroe, the lead attorney. Like I said, you name it, I've been there. If I haven't been there, you've got to let me know where they are popping so I can definitely go and check them out. Okay. Cool Gamer, how are you? Welcome back. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've seen you. All right, guys. So without further ado, I definitely, like I said, want to pay homage and paying homage to All About the Tea because that's where I got my start. So without further ado, let me go ahead and drop down and we'll go ahead and get the video started. Stay tuned with us.
she go both ways, and she invites women into her and Todd's bedroom. Todd can't sleep with anybody alone, so it's the both of them.
Okay, not tiny
So
Todd, child.
I mean,
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month, if not more, just
Candy and Todd. Sorry. I mean, they're very busy. They're taping a show. I'm like, some may be true. Some might be just trying to ride on the coattail to see if they can get a check. So we got to see.
Yeah. And Sabrina did say in her interview with Jason Lee that she was offered drugs too. And, kind of forced to take them as well. She didn't want to take some of these mollies or whatever kind of pills they were slipping in her mouth, but she did. She also talked about that.
Okay, this one of the issues that I have. Because usually, I don't know. Now, I wanted to be an attorney at one time, so I don't know.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, so this is a previously recorded video on All About the Tea. And actually, I did post the link in the chat. Like I said, this video is to pay homage to where I've come from. I've come a very long ways, and I'm really excited. So this is just my journey from All About the Tea until now. So I really want you guys to really pay attention to this video. The lady that's on the panel, that's Lady Charmaine, and she is a personality on the radio. And so I believe she's still in California. Make sure you check her out. I am Lady Charmaine. You can find her on Instagram. And also, as you can see, the Wiley show is up there, and you see Monica from All About the Tea is present on the panel. Please hit the like button. Yes. And before we go on, let's go ahead and do some housekeeping before we move on. So we do have Evolution 101 in here. We do have, oh, excuse me. We do have Cool Gamer in here. We do have Deborah Nichols in here. Okay, hello. We do have Sonya Mabia in here. Hello, Sonya. Sonya says hit the like button, please. Everybody, please hit that like button. Yes. Okay. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and listen to the comments.
For her to be doing all of this talking, because usually your attorney will tell you to keep your mouth shut. Why is she doing all of this talking during an investigation? That's why this doesn't make sense to me, because they usually tell you don't say anything while they're doing the investigation, and she's doing actual interviews. I do not believe they have any evidence. So she's trying to keep the flame going. That's just me. I could be wrong. Because usually they tell you to shut up, keep your mouth shut, you stay in the house, don't say a word until, but you're steady talking and doing interviews. And usually if you do an interview, usually your attorney is there with you.
That is a red flag. And I wondered that myself.
For me, just for me.
For me as well. No, that is a red flag. And I agree with you. She needs to shut up and stop talking and let the authorities do what they do. We don't need this case compromised in any way.
Exactly.
If they are guilty, they would be brought to justice. If they're not, they will be exonerated.
That's just me. I don't think there's anything there because she's doing a lot of talking. I don't think so.
You're not the first person to say that. I've heard that from quite a few people. You're not from the Atlanta area, are you?
Me? No.
Yeah,
no,
okay.
no. California girl all day.
Because Ricky Smiley and the Brett, they are riding hard, for T.I. and Tiny. Yeah. Avatar Nation, I want to let you on, but due to all the drama going on, if you can't show your face, I'm sorry.
All right, so this is the part where I'm about to be introduced, and I want you guys to really, really tune in and focus on the content. Okay. Please focus on the content. But before we do that, give us 1 second. Queen Tulsa merchandise. Hello, guys. We do have masks. It stops here by Queen Tulsa. Thank you all for supporting so much. We do have our masks that are adjustable. You can adjust the straps, adjust to your liking. I want to thank you so much, and we will be getting justice. And I want to thank you in advance for your purchase. And just remember to always have gratitude, always show gratitude. Thank you so much.
I won't be able to let you on at this time. Queen Tulsa, Oklahoma, how are you?
I am well. These guys in the studios are just not giving me. Everybody needs to be on point. We're on. All right, we are back.
All right.
I am well, Monica. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. Myself and my co-hosts are doing just fabulous.
You know, I was about to get on them. Wiley, hello there. How are you doing? I see you trying to show your muscles to me tonight, but guess what? I'm all sweaty, just how you like them. I'm right here. Okay. And Charmaine.
Yes.
Loving you, loving the curls. What's the lip color tonight?
Literally a brown lip liner from Ulta in lip gloss.
Okay. Can we get a oh okay.
Oh my goodness.
So we didn't got past the warm-up and the touchy feely. Let's go ahead and get into this. Okay. I did watch the Sabrina interview on someone else's, and the whole time I just literally wanted to go and push her off that couch. You know, her big bosoms, I thought that she was gonna fall over, but no. Shakana, you have that drive, girl. Come on over and collab. Shakana got all this started. Shakana got her amped up, and Shakana knew what, you know, that was like, Shakana knew she was playing with fire, but she still wanted to go over there and throw water in it. So I feel like that's how it all exploded. And she's not going to let up no pressure on Shakana. She's already done said it. She don't give a damn about her. And in my opinion, the $25 hit. When did this happen, and why are we telling it now? Why are we telling it now? It's like it's starting to bother me, because when you came out with oh, he was drugging and he was doing all this, then you should have just kept it going. You get. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, so pretty much this video is tagged in the comments, and this video is pretty much when Sabrina Peterson had come out and were making allegations against T.I. and Tiny. So this is where we are. But let's focus on the real message here, okay? We'll be right. What I'm saying, it should have been a domino effect.
Yeah.
And that's why people aren't really following her like that, because it's like, okay, well, why are we taking so long to ish out the details? Okay. Okay, so let's just let's recall this. Do we all know when the girl had went to Atlanta for her birthday and she had got drugged and raped? The R word. It was on live. Do you guys remember that, or did you guys catch that story? I believe it was at the Opera nightclub.
Yes, absolutely.
Things like this happen, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And unfortunately, it happened, and this young lady had it on recording. So thank God for camera phones, because they do come in handy.
True.
However, if you have information, tell it. Don't be a part of it, because now I'm looking at you like, okay, you make me want to say, Sabrina, open your mouth. Let me see if you swallowed your pill. Allegedly, that's what she said T.I. said to her. Was going around to everybody at the party. Hey, you like, open your mouth. Did you spit it out or did you swallow it? Oh yeah, that's not allegedly. Look at that interview.
Allegedly for us, because we don't know if that actually happened. Those are
Allegedly,
her, right?
everything that I'm saying is
Right.
allegedly, and this
Right.
has no. This is my opinion, guys.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so let's move right on to the family. King is running his mouth. This is my house, is what he said in the street. All right, guys. So we are talking about King. And so if we all know King, that's T.I. and Tiny's son, right? And this video, I believe, was a year ago. Fast forward to this year, what have we heard about King? We've seen him in the Waffle House tearing it up. We've seen him on Instagram eating it up. And we've seen him now behind bars for tearing it up out here in these streets and think that he's above the law. But we're going to keep watching. We'll be right back. Allegedly, I guess Atlanta is T.I.'s house. You know, he does have the black house, guys. So if y'all wanted a dark T.I., I think he's, trying to give y'all that picture. Hello, black house, Black Widow, baby. But anywho, that's all I have. I just got off work. I'm sweating. And yeah, thank you guys for having me. And Charmaine, can I ask you guys 2 questions apiece?
Sure.
Okay, Monica.
Yes, please go
This is
ahead.
on the spot. Okay, so let me just ask this. Okay, so for someone who is trying to get in the business, Charmaine, what are some tips that you can give?
You said someone who's trying to get into the business?
Get into the business, like
Okay, there is no. Okay, what do you want to do in the business before I just get you?
pretty much just what I'm doing right now. But how can I? So this was in my earlier career in my freshman year of YouTubing, right? And so I had Monica from All About the Tea that really gave me some pointers, really gave me the tools that I needed. And it was pretty much up to me afterwards. She told me to upgrade my camera. She told me to get a microphone. And she just told me, just do you. Just do you. It was no specific anything. It was just do you, Queen Tulsa. You're a star. And so without further ado, like I said, this live is to pay homage. Never forget where you come from, people. Okay. And as you guys can see, Wiley was on the show. And Lady Charmaine, she's a radio host, personality, big name, has done many great things in her career. And I'll let her tell you. What are some tips that I could do to get better?
Oh, you want to interview? You want to host a show? When you
Host a show.
Oh, okay. You know what? Okay, this is one of the best advice that I can do. When you're talking to people, because you see me, a lot of times people don't realize, because people always say, well, how do I do a good delivery, right? Put a picture of somebody and act like you're talking to them. And then be natural. Be natural, come from the heart, and really show an interest in them. Not just to get an interview, but people love it when you have a personal interest in them. And when they feel that you do, you'll be surprised how much they talk. And I'm gonna give you a prime example. I've interviewed 2 artists on my show. I'm sure you guys, if I said their names, you'll know them. But because of the type of person I am and how I interview, both of these artists at separate times told me how they cheated on their spouses, got another woman pregnant.
Oh.
They just vomited up everything.
Mm.
Another gentleman did the same thing. He was crying. Both of them cried on the show. The other gentleman cried on my show, told me how his wife had kicked him out the house
Yeah.
and everything. Another gentleman told me, he said, every time I come on your show, I just vomit on your show. I just tell everything. So when they start coming to your show, I just can't shut up. But when you make a person feel comfortable, and I'm not name dropping, but I'm just going to be honest. I remember when I had Nene on my show, and I could tell her energy, it was a bunch of walls. By the time me and her finished our interview, she told me that was the best interview. And she said, I brought her walls down.
Oh,
Show an interest in them, because a lot of times when they come on the show, they'll come on with walls because they think every show is messy.
Okay, so I definitely want to know, like I said, pay attention to this live because at the end I'm going to have some questions. So all the tools that they're giving me, I want to know from you guys in the audience right now. We have 9 million people in the audience. If you feel like I'm a genuine person and the people that I've had on my show and I've interviewed them, do you think it was genuine? And do you think I did a great job? Press 1 if you think I'm doing a great job. Press 2 if you think I'm not. Okay. So you guys go ahead and vote and I'll go ahead and play the video.
And they think everybody's trying to get into their business. So they'll come on with those walls. I'm not that type of interviewer. Because I'm a human being and I know what that's like. I just want you to come on and just have fun. If you make people feel comfortable, I guarantee you they will come back.
Okay. And let me ask you this. What are some okay, so a prime example, I know like you've been in the news lately, like for someone that could experience that, what are some tools that you can give us to like fight through for us that are coming up?
Prayer. Number 1, pray. You know, make God a part of your lifestyle. From the moment you get up, you thank him for giving you another day. And throughout the day, you pray. And I also think avoiding looking at the negativity, right? Because if you're clicking on a bunch of videos, you're reading comments, you're reading this stuff on Twitter, Instagram, it feeds the soul. So stay away from it. I even tell people, and I've told you, Queen Tulsa, don't send me this mess.
Yeah.
Don't send it to me. Because throughout my day, I'm thinking about how I can create content, how I can be positive, how I can be a role model for the people in my community, my family, how, you know, I can make my businesses better. What new businesses I can get into. Just me and my kids were having a business meeting today because we might buy another business. we want to look into other things, you know. Right. We're talking about stocks and bonds. Read. Good distraction, positive distractions, not only reading the Bible, because that's a great thing as well, but also just how can you add a tool to your toolkit every day? If it's a YouTube video about instruction, if it's a book, a good book about something that you can learn, feed the soul, but stay away from the negativity. That's how, and this is not my first storm. I've been through many and I've weathered it. This is one of my biggest, though. I didn't realize that my name would be trending for weeks and on end on YouTube, and such salacious, nasty lies would be created every day about me. No.
So Wiley, let me ask you this. Get into where you are. What are some tips as to bringing good content? How to keep your audience attention?
Do what you like. And what you're in love with, whether it's fashion, celebrity, or whether it's spirituality, do what you love and people will come follow it. And just like I said, be patient because it's a lot of competition, but just focus on yourself and focus on your audience, and that's how you will grow. But do something that you love.
All right, guys. So now you hear Wiley. I've asked Lady Charmaine a question. I've asked Monica a question. Now I've asked Wiley. So now you're hearing Wiley's reply.
I'm passionate about.
Okay. So thank you guys for that. I asked everybody a question. Now I need everybody to give me a compliment.
You a mess, Queen Tulsa.
I love her. Yes. I want to say, I love your spirit. And you are definitely going to be great at what you do because you're already a natural. So you already have it, which is the it factor. So you just continue to grow in that. And people naturally like you. You have that personality. So you just continue to rest in that. Don't change for anybody. I want to say, don't get caught up in the likes, and don't get caught up in the views. Just be naturally you, because can't nobody beat you at being you. And always stand out. Why? Because you're outstanding. So you're going to always stand out.
Oh, that is so nice. That is so nice. Well, I will say this. You are very engaging, very talented. You have a beautiful heart. Very kind. And you're determined. So I know you're going to make it. You have a YouTube channel. I urge everyone to go follow it. Just keep focused on the content. Don't worry about the likes, who's watching. It might be 2 people, it might be 200. Focus on your content, and you're going to come out winning and come out on top. I know you're going to make it. You're a star.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, come on, honey. You got some money yet? You got that 50 mil yet?
You great. Like I said, just keep at it. Be consistent. And don't worry about the views, because I know so many people stop because, oh, I didn't get 1,000, or I didn't get 100,000. I'm gonna give up. No, it may take you 10 years to get that breakout moment, but you have to keep at it and do not get distracted and do not worry about what the next person is doing. Focus on your platform and your audience. Because if you look at everybody else, you're gonna get discouraged. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, why I'm not where they at? But no, you got to worry about you on your path. Because I've been doing it about 10 years and I'm still not where I want to be. But if I give up, I would never be there. But I have to keep that in there. You just never know what door will open up to you and for your platform.
Can I say this to you, Miss Queen Tulsa?
Yes.
And I'm so glad we're all talking about, don't get caught up in the likes, because although I do a radio show here in Sacramento, I thank God for the platform that God has given me here. YouTube, I just post videos because those videos, I'm not even trying to get a bunch of views on those. It's just for the publicists because they want to share it with the client that I just interviewed. So that's the only reason why my stuff is on there. There was a video that I had posted. It was dealing with baby mama drama. I'm going to just tell you how some stuff, it was dealing with baby mama drama. I did it in the back because I was irritated with these baby mamas, and they got good baby daddies and they causing all this drama and don't want the daddy to see the kid, right? And that bothers me because you have some really great fathers out there, but then you have some bitter baby mamas. I just did a video in the back of a grocery store in my car. That video ended up getting 110,000 views. I'm gonna just tell you, I did not expect that. Reality stars seen, and they started posting on the YouTube trying to find me. Who is this lady? Because they were having issues with their baby mamas. But I didn't expect it to hit like that.
Yeah.
Continue. The best thing I can say to you, sis, is be consistent. Only reason why I was on national television shows is because they found me through YouTube and Facebook doing the videos, and they asked me to come on their show. And then from all of that, I was even offered 3 reality shows for major networks. I turned them all down just because I'm not messy. So that's why when I did the reporting for Monica, I don't want my content being used in a messy way, because that is not me. I can have a show if I wanted to. Then they said to me, well,
our smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep per night. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Shop now.
because they looked at Black women as being loud, brash, and throwing a glass. And I said, that is not me. So then they said, well, Lady Charmaine, do you have friends like that? If I don't act like that, I don't have friends that act like that.
Exactly.
Amen.
So when the network was like, well, the show is still on the table whenever you're ready, they offered me that show 9 years ago. It's still on the table. I never picked up the phone to accept it. I'm just saying, continue to be you and continue to have morals and values about what you do, and don't change who you are for fame, because fame is fleeting. Just always remember that. Never change who you are, because it's going to be hard for you to go back. And when you look at something that you did for the mighty dollar and see, the Bible says, what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and to lose his soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Is it worth it? So you got to figure out, is it worth it? Continue to be you.
It's always a
have
price
morals,
to pay.
guys. There you go. And standards. You have to have standards. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for showing the world that sisters can get along. And you showed up on a special night tonight, because a lot of people have been saying whatever, but it feels good to have a live person come on here. You do your thing, she does her thing, and you came for your support. It wasn't a beat nobody down. It wasn't a girl, you came here and you showed up. And so I felt that. So Monica,
thank you.
Like pulling it together so we can see it. It feels good. Like you said, the behind the scenes, some people don't see, but thank you for putting it in front of the camera.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Queen, for calling in, and you keep your light shining bright. We love you here on this channel. And I will see you tomorrow night.
You will. Blessings.
Bye.
Peace be on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that was me on Monica's channel, all about the tea. And I pretty much, that's where I got my start. So, Monica has helped me with a lot of things. And, I really appreciate her now, um, more than ever, because she did give me the tools. She did set me in place to talk to certain people and presented people on her panel that was great resources. So I definitely want to go ahead and drop the link if anybody wants to come up, sound off on anything that was said on the panel tonight. We will be coming back in about 30 minutes, I believe. 20, yeah, 30 minutes. We will be dissecting Nosy Hole. And I'm doing a throwback. So I definitely want people to know what's going on. We really hold people accountable, or are we gonna flow with traffic and just keep it moving? That's what we want to know. So go ahead and hit the link. I did drop it, and come on up and let's chat.
Let's see somebody else something. Let's go, let's go, let's go, go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We playing chess, not Tetris. Let's go, let's go. Let's see somebody else something. Let's go, let's go, let's go, go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We playing chess, not Tetris. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see somebody else something. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We playing chess, not Tetris.
All right, guys. So we didn't have anybody come up tonight. So I think that this was a great show, and I think that this is a perfect time to wrap on up. Thank you all for your viewership. Thank you all for your support. I do admit I do have some things that I could work on, like punctuality and really having a set schedule so you guys know when I come on. I was thinking in my head Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So we are here. Today is what, Thursday? So I'll take a break and come back on Sunday. Thank you all so much, but definitely catch us for our next live. We will be doing 2 lives tonight only because you guys won't be seeing me until Sunday. But until then, I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support. Make sure you get your It Stops Here mask ASAP. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. Queen Tulsa merchandise. Hello, guys. We do have masks. It Stops Here by Queen Tulsa. Thank you all for supporting so much. We do have our masks that are adjustable. You can adjust the straps, adjust to your liking. I want to thank you so much, and we will be getting justice. And I want to thank you in advance for your purchase. And just remember to always have gratitude.